Actually, needed it. I put all my plants that are outside to give them a nice soak. That one's loving it. Just in my studio. It's a bit colder today. Got my stupid light on. It's the worst light. I see it's flickering in this. I just finished glazing all these platters and I'm just about to pack the kiln for them. Dog in the way. And then I've got also mugs over there that I need to clean up the rims for and then get ready for a bisque in the next couple of days. Alright, let's pack the kiln. I'm really hoping that they are all going to fit. Now, I've cleaned all the backs, made sure so they don't stick. And because these platters are a bit longer than usual, I do not know if I'm going to be able to fit 2 in at once. Just need my kiln just a little bit wider. Just a little bit wider. Oh, so annoying. Alright. Bit of game of Tetris, which I always failed at. Nice long platter. Is this going to fit in here? Oh no! Platters. You just take up too much room. Alright, let's see. Thinner one. Close as possible. Oh, that is so close. Oh, am I risking it? Playing with fire there, Mel. Playing with fire. It's a risk I'm willing to take until I can afford to get a bigger kiln. And this can be just little, this can be my bisque firing kiln. And then I have another big kiln for all the glaze fires. That's the plan one day. You know, when I'm rich. Been looking at the prices of kilns and gosh, they have gone up. For probably this size that they've got on there now, I paid $5,000. That was in 2013. Yeah, just over $5,000 for this. And now it's up to the same size. I think it's like more than double that. I think it's up to 12. And I want something bigger. So I'm looking at almost 20 grand Australian dollars for a kiln. Alright, that was not fun to pack. It was just annoying because I can only fit one platter on each plate. But it's not like I needed to put anything else in there, so it's not like I'm wasting a firing. Got to fit in a pyramid, which is hiding at the back there. Fires in a couple of days and I'll be able to open it. Cleaning mugs is very time consuming. Especially just cleaning the rims of them, cleaning the bottoms, especially slip casted ones. So these white ones here are slip casted. There's a lot of fiddly, especially around handles. I hate doing handles. I haven't even finished that one, I just noticed. And then the rims of these, obviously no one cuts their lips on them because they come to me quite rough. And then some of them are mine at the back there as well. But I hate doing ones that are slip casted because you got to work around the handles and they're just so fiddly, and then the bottoms of them and the rims and everything. I hate cleaning up slip casted mugs. Such a pain. I've just unpacked the kiln from a glaze firing. I cracked it last night, but obviously the pieces were a bit too hot to open, so now I'm finally getting to them. So it was a whole bunch of platters. Remember, I didn't have a fun time packing them because it's, you know, Tetris, but they all turned out really nice. Beautiful pieces. The imprint of the twig, the leaf, the weed that I find on the side of the road actually imprints on it quite nicely. Little handmade platters. And they've got some matching dip bowls to go with them as well. They were in my last firing, the dip bowls. Everyone unique and different. Won't get that print again. Quite lovely. This one here. Love the print on that. Came out really nice with that Wonder White glaze on it. I like this one, the two different leaves on there. Quite nice. And this one too, like the shape of this one. And last one, nice long one. Very pretty. I love that little streak of orange. Again, can't get that. That's naturally made. Beautiful. And then I think I'm going to put a bisque on. Get these mugs out of the way and some platters if I can fit them in. Yeah, that's today's plan. All their matching little dip bowls. How cute are they? There's a bit of fish. Shape as a fish. Texture on that. Lovely. Very pretty. Now all the drainage and piping is done for my bathroom and, you know, to get some water. So yeah, all the pipes are down for the sewage. Chickens need to come out. Want to come out, ladies? Been in there all day. There we go. Happy ladies. The other day, Phil and I had a fun time putting up the ceiling under my studio mezzanine. I mean, I kind of helped with one and then I had to go to work, and then he got our 11-year-old to assist. So all the ceiling's done there and in the bathroom. Now that all the plumbing's done, we can do all the walls. Get some insulation in here and some soundproofing, and then I can hopefully start doing some tiling. That, and also painting. I think I know what I'm doing. I'm just not going to share with you yet. It'll be a surprise. It's just a glazing kind of day today. Got a whole bunch of platters I need to glaze and dip bowls. And then I've got a kiln full of my mugs that I want to do some test glazing on. And a couple of other things in there, some mugs. So I've got a couple of glaze firings I need to do over the next couple of weeks. I want to try to get on top of it because I'll be doing my Christmas workshop soon. And they're almost all sold out, which is pretty cool. And so I want to stay on top of my firings so I don't get backed up too much. But I only have a little bitty kiln, so it's, he can only do so much at a time. But majority of my workshops are all my little Christmas ornaments, so I can fit a lot of them in my kiln. I'm only doing one platter workshop. I think I'm only doing 2 mug ones, and then I've got my gingerbread house ones, which they obviously will take up a bit of room. But yeah, majority are all my Christmas ornaments. And I can shove them in little corners here and there, which is good. They don't take up too much space. I've got a kids workshop this weekend, just in at Newcastle, a 10th birthday party. And they've got a choice of either making a mug or a little trinket tray. Almost dropped that one. All glazed and packed for a firing. I got, I couldn't fit this one in all by itself. But all the dip bowls are in there and most platters except one. But I also have these I need to glaze. So hopefully this one will fit in with that, these firings. And then I've got a couple of platters over here from my last workshop. It was a private workshop for someone's hens. Made some platters and they've got the little dip bowls over there. They won't be dry for another week or so. I've been so busy in my studio, I have forgotten to show you what I've been doing the last couple of days. All these mugs that I made, I've been testing out some glaze combos, some glazes that I bought a while back. I haven't tested them out. So, yeah, a whole combination. I have no idea how they're going to turn out. I have no idea. And then over here, I've just started to do some little painting, and I'm finally starting to work on my sunflowers. I've always wanted some mugs with sunflowers on it, just in the house. So need a bit more practice, but I think they're quite cute. So that's what I'm doing at the moment before school pickup. I'm using Kiwi underglazes. They're from New Zealand. Getting there. So I want to finish the week off by sharing my glaze results from the mugs that I've been making, and also my couple of glaze combos, some new glazes that I bought a while back. Majority of these are just test pieces, maybe some gifts for Christmas time, because some of them did warp. I was practicing my handle pulling, so they're not perfect, so I wouldn't sell them or anything like that. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. Some of them I probably wouldn't make again, but I'm really glad that I had some fun testing glazes, as it's not my specialty. So I'll share with you some of the results. I don't mind this one. Probably would change a couple of things. Don't mind this one. The glaze underneath didn't quite turn out. I don't know if I'm a big fan of runny glazes. I thought I was, but you just can't control them, can you? So you want to place them exactly where they want to go, and you don't know how much they're going to drip. I had copper carbonate in this. Copper carbonate, sorry, and it got a bit kind of, it was a bit flaky when I did put it in, so it didn't melt the way that I wanted to, and the colour I thought was going to be a little bit different green. This one's not so, I'm not happy with this one, the bottom of this, the colour, and yeah, not a big fan of that one. This one here, also not a big fan, but I'm glad I did them because I just always wanted to know what it'd be like. And overlaying glazes as well. And then this one, I do like this one. I would probably put more further down the bottom, and I like how it's stripped, and I like the blue in the middle, and I'm really happy with that. The only thing is obviously it did split a little bit there. Again, probably just ones to use in my house. And now I'm heading down to my studio to do some painting, and that's me for the week.